Once the quiz has been launched, you'll get this screen showing. The player will see a completely different screen, but this will give a breakdown of the first round. So what we'll do is remove the player and we'll look at the host screen in full. So you can see on here, the round we have is a wipeout round. Usually the host would read this out to the room or read it out if on Zoom or Twitter Spaces or any other online medium. You can see the timing and scorings, and assuming everyone is ready to play, you can click Start Round. For each of these, as the host, you'll see the questions. You'll also see if a player has selected any additional options. So we'll run through the quiz. And you can see in the top right there, test 2 has used a hint. You can also freeze other players out. Once the quiz is finished, you'll get the first option for question reviews. And this will show how many quiz questions have been answered, how many were correct, incorrect, or if someone didn't answer. So we click through these, and then you'll get the round results. And the round results will break down the performance of each question, any strategic extras that have been used, and then you can see a place for the players and an overall leaderboard. Assuming this is all correct, move across to round 2. Round 2 is a speed round. So we'll launch the quiz and start round 2, but again, host controls, you can see what you'd need to do. You've got the type of questions and the difficulty and timing and scoring. So when launching the quiz, you'll get a slightly different view. So you'll be able to see how the players are actually answering the questions. So once this is completed, you get another review of the questions. So the players will see this on screen as well. Click Next Review for all the questions that have been completed. And then finally, you'll get a round result. So you can see again the total for the quiz and the overall round. You'll also see if a player uses any of their extras at the bottom. So in this example, we'll rob some points and we'll also reclaim some points from the other incorrect questions. So that completes the quiz. You can now click Show Overall Leaderboard, and this will give you a breakdown of who's first and so on. Once that's done, click Finalize Game and you'll see Quiz Complete, and this will give you the overall rankings, quiz statistics, any strategic extras that were used, and a round by round breakdown. Once you've done this, you return to the dashboard. So you can see from the dashboard, we've got both players won a prize, and you would select for this collection in person or delivery. So we'll select collection in person. Winners confirmed receipt. So this might be they come up to the front, collect their prize. Any references that are relevant, you can pop in there as well. And any notes. So assuming this is correct, you'll see at the bottom the status history, and you'll see either mark delivered, which means the players actually collected their prize, or you may have some other options. So unclaimed, refused, returned, or cancel. Now you'll see a history of this at the bottom as well. For the purpose of this, we'll actually mark as delivered again to say they've actually collected the prize. So once completed, you'll then see adjustments. And this could be if there's money left over. So you could have cash over. And if you had £20 over, what you may do for that is make a note of where that came from. So if someone's paid an extra amount or underpaid. You could also see received refund, a fee, or a prize payout. So again, it may be you have additional funds there, and you may give this out to the prize winner, which you can select at the end. So it's important to put a note there to show if you need to do any adjustments, where that has gone and the reason for that. So we'll assume we didn't have any adjustments for this. So we'd review all the details, enter the approver, and any comments on there as well can be added at the bottom, and then click mark as approved. So once all of that is approved, you can then download an archive of the statistics and ledger, which will allow you to review what's actually happened within the quiz, where the prizes have gone, and do a financial reconciliation.